You think you can hurt Tank if y'all fight?
Yes.
Mm.
I mean, you gotta realize Lamar had no disrespect to Lamar. Either he had 10 knockouts, I got 11.
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't too far off, and he was kind of hurting him too. So if he could hurt him, I know I could hurt him too.
Bruh, what is going on with this new generation of boxer? Ego thoughts, I gotta talk about it. Shakur Stevenson, brand new video on The Breakfast Club. And guess what? Surprise, surprise, he's still talking about Tank. And he's saying all types of things. He wants to fight Tank. He believes based on the Lamar Roach fight, he can stop Tank, beat Tank, etc., etc. Enough is it's enough, bro. Now, this generation is cooked. Cooked. Do you hear me? Cooked. It is insane that this seems to happen every time fighters have fights that are lined up. Like, for me, if I were the fighter, I would frankly be embarrassed to be clout chasing and making my whole career based on using somebody else's name. Me personally, I truly would, because I believe as a man, you got to be able to stand on your own too. You know, if you don't believe me, I came in the game like this in the world of boxing. I ain't jump off nobody's back. Nobody knew who I was. I came in and made a whole name for myself just based on work ethic and knowledge of the game and entertainment alone. So when I see these fighters who continue to clout chase, it just gets very, very old very quick. And I know what some people are thinking. Oh, it was a question. He got asked a question. No. You can ask me a question. That don't mean I'm going to answer it. Point blank, period. You can ask anything you want. For example, we've all seen those videos where it's Justin Bieber and he's on a date or something, or he could just be Dolo and he's walking to his car and the paparazzi is asking Bieber, baby, ooh, right? They're asking JB, Justin Bieber, all sorts of questions, and he's just ignoring the questions. He's not answering any of the questions. So don't tell me that boxers can't find ways to not clout chase and have continued conversations about other people in the sport of boxing. And I guess it wouldn't be as bad if you didn't know the play. Shakur is fighting Zepeda. He's a volume puncher. Even if you favor Shakur, we still got to see it, because some people favor Zepeda to destroy and knock out Tevin Farmer, and in 2 fights he couldn't do it. And the only reason he had the second fight is because the first fight he got dropped and he didn't look so good. He arguably lost that fight. You dig? So I don't really care about somebody's opinion on what would happen. You still got to see it, period. So Shakur has the Zepeda fight already lined up. They did a face-off and everything. Why are you talking about Tank? Tank, we know, is doing a rematch. My sources tell me the new date is August, right? So they're putting that card together. Everybody's heard the rumor. You're still talking about Tank. I mean, it gets old. And my thing is this: how many different ways can a man say the same thing? Right? Imagine if I did a video and every day I said I like pizza. No variation. I just keep telling you I like pizza. You know, people would get tired of it. Like, okay, we get it. You like pizza. You're not even elaborate. It's just literally the same conversation over and over and over again, right? I want to fight Tank. I think I could beat him. But both of you guys got fights lined up. So it really makes zero sense to carry on these conversations. But they know why they're doing it, and they're clout chasing, and they're using Tank's name as a platform. See, and that's the sad thing is you got guys who are talented fighters, but they have no self-belief in their own identity, and they haven't turned their brand into something to the point where the best opportunity that they have to get hits and viewership is to mention Tank, beef with Tank, diss Tank. And you're seeing content creators do it as well, right? Where you have content creators, and if you look at the majority of their viewership, Tank's name is somewhere in the title or his picture's in the thumbnail, something to do with Tank, no matter what. And that's the common thread. That's the common denominator. And for me, another reason is I've been in the game for a while, and I don't think these types of things and this behavior is conducive to helping the sport of boxing. This doesn't make me want to watch Shakur's fights because you keep talking about Tank, right? And then, like, just to assess what you're saying, you're talking about knocking him out, which no one's done. Nobody as a pro has knocked him out or down, right? Cool. He's a human. You know, Ivan Drago didn't lose until Rocky or whatever. I get it. So I'm not saying Tank is invincible, but you can barely stop an electrician on late terms and you're busting up your hands. What makes us think that you're going to stop Tank? Not just beat him by outboxing him. And see, that's the other issue I have with this generation. There's a lot of fighters, they're not living in their true identity, right? Like the Devin Haney's and the Shakur Stevensons. Good fighters with skill. However, they keep talking about things that their performances are not achieving, right? Like, oh, I'm going to knock this guy out. Devin Haney said he was going to knock out Jose Ramirez. You didn't even fight like you wanted to knock out Jose Ramirez. So when is this knockout power? And then people are like, oh, Devin, he's coming into his man strength. I mean, he's 27. That man strength conversation is overrated. What men stop puberty 21 to 25 years old. Devin is 27 years old, 26 years old, right around there. You're done with puberty, bro. When does this man strength come? Shakur keep talking about knocking and stepping out and stepping on Artem Hartunian and all this type of stuff. And then you can never stop these guys. Now we're to believe that you're going to stop Tank. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but people would rather you show us when the time comes, if it comes, rather than keep talking about it, because it becomes like the boy who cried wolf.